Okay, so today I want to dive into the history of the last anime ever made. This not only anime, but a multi-$1,000 franchise is named Live Love. So to tell you the story of Live Love, we have to go back about 30 years to September 11th, 2001, one of the most important days in world history. That's right, the beginning of World War III. We all know how the story goes. President of the People's Republic of China, Hu Jintao, gets assassinated by a sniper bullet to the head. Later, the Chinese government identifies 41-year-old Chen Siyue as the assassin. After hours of interrogation, Chinese officials come to the conclusion that he was an assassin sent by the Taiwanese government. China then declares war on Taiwan and begins their invasion on the island immediately. And finally, after 4 long years of fighting, China and the United States both sign the Treaty of Jefferson, effectively putting World War III to an end. The treaty let China keep all the territory they occupied during the war, including Taiwan, Mongolia, parts of Siberia, Vietnam, the Korean Peninsula, and most importantly to this story, Japan. After the war, Japan tried to keep making anime, but their entertainment industry declined under the new Chinese rule, and anime was eventually banned by the Chinese government in 2009 for, quote, threatening national security by promoting Japanese independence. For years, Japan's last anime were the anime of spring 2006, with titles such as Ouran High School Host Club, Gintama, Higurashi When They Cry, and The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. These titles would never catch on to the public though, due to the heavy censorship of Japanese-made works before the eventual ban. Fast forward a few years to 2012, in the city of Zhaojin in the Jinggang Prefecture, a group of 9 rebels started working on an underground indie anime series called Live Love. Haruhata, the writer, Anju Takumi, Shuka Watanabe, Ai Kurosawa, and 5 other unnamed members all voice acted for the 9 characters and animated the show by hand. After a few years, and with a lot of dedication, they created it, the first anime made in 10 years. Admittedly, the animation wasn't as good as the anime made in 2006, since the entire team only consisted of 9 people, as opposed to an entire established studio like they used to have at the time. Recently, anime has had a resurgence in popularity, and people love watching it and discussing it online, but there has always been a sense of something missing ever since anime stopped being produced back in 2006. That's why I want to introduce you to an anime that you've probably never heard of. And now that you've learned a little bit of the history behind it, I'll introduce the synopsis. This story is set in a fictional reality where Japan wasn't annexed by China, and a popular thing in the country was something called idols. In the show, idols were described as a type of entertainer marketed for image, attractiveness, and personality in Japanese culture. They are primarily singers, with training and other performance skills such as acting, dancing, and modeling. Obviously, in our reality, no such things exist, but the story revolves around a girl in high school named Chika Kosaka, who sees these so-called idols and wants to form an idol group. She recruits 8 other girls from her school and forms an idol group. The story is set in the very place it was created, and it serves as a ray of hope for the Japanese population who wish to bring native entertainment back. Over the years since it was created in 2012, over 20 years ago now, it's gained a huge fan base, not just in Japan, but overseas too. Plenty of merchandise was created, although obviously since they had to keep it out of the public eye, it was all produced and sold in the Japanese black market. This franchise has produced many products and has earned tens of thousands of dollars. But yeah, I wanted to share a little story about the last anime ever made and its interesting history. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video.